Constellation Brands, Pete, STZ. This, of course, is one of Diageo's biggest competitors. They own a whole bunch of brands from, let me see, Pete, Miomi. They also own Svedka vodka and a whole bunch of spirits, let's call it. Second quarter revenue, they surpassed analyst expectations on the EPS, but the revenue side was only slightly better. And for that reason, as soon as the earnings came out, up and down, and it's trading near the lows of the day right now.
Last I looked, though, John, it wasn't getting beat up, really,
no.
Right? It's down a couple of percent. And I think a lot of that is very interesting. I think that reaction's interesting. And I think part of it is they reaffirmed their 2025 guidance, their outlook. And I think that was important. They needed to do that. Obviously, they did beat on the earnings, but you talk about that revenue and so forth. The biggest concern that I see right now, John, is the wine and spirits part of this whole thing and the losses that they're taking there. That, I think, is what people are kind of looking at. But quite honestly, I don't think they're overly concerned at this point in time. And like we said, down maybe about 2%. Last I looked, it was trading about 250. 52-week high is 275. They're not that far off. So I think this is one that you'd want to keep an eye on this one as well. I don't think you have to jump on it. I don't expect it to suddenly make a spike, but they're going to have to deal with some of the issues that they're having. Beer sales are okay. Wine and spirits, not so much.
Yeah, well, it's another sign, Pete. And again, I'm not trying to talk down the economy, but there's a reason that so much evidence has shown up from ConAgra yesterday, FedEx before that, all the dollar stores and so forth. There's a lot of signs out there that the consumer is pretty much seeing as much as they can of their use of credit. And I think this is another sign that people, even though they gave the guidance, as you say, Pete, that it's not exactly robust out there as people might have you believe.